6:15 right now. It's time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105 on the Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. All right. T Swift in the headlines for a few different things today.
She cleaned up.
Yeah, she really did. We're going to start with the VMAs. She really did. She just absolutely swept the house with all kinds of awards.
Yep, she basically won everything. The VMA goes to Taylor Swift. Everyone can go home.
Yeah.
The biggest part of the night, though, for her is one of the awards that she won was presented by NSync, who reunited on stage, which this was a really big moment for me because I was Team NSync growing up. It's been a decade since the last time we saw them on stage together. And I've been following like all the TikTok conspiracy theories that they've got this new song that recorded a music video for, and it's going to be on the Troll soundtrack, and they're reuniting. And so like they were playing into that yesterday. NSYNC was leaning heavy on it. And if you follow any of them on social media, they shared a video of them in an elevator, a video of them like in a vehicle or a town car going to the VMAs. And I was like, it's happening. Everything's happening. And so they get up there, they present the award, and Taylor Swift is all of us because she says, oh my gosh, I had your dolls growing up. And because it's Taylor and she can do whatever she wants, she says, there's something going on with you. There's something here. What's happening? And she asked the question that, you know, we've all been wondering, like, is there going to be an album? Like, what are you doing? And they just laughed, and then it turned into her acceptance speech. But it was a really great moment. I will say, though, I don't like how they had Justin Timberlake front and like center on it. I do think it should have been JC Chazé. That should have been his moment to shine.
I mean,
Why?
yeah, JT's always front and center.
Yeah.
He wasn't even matching the rest of the group. The rest of the group was all put together in suits, and he's just out here looking like he's going to a Sunday brunch.
That was kind of always his thing, though. He was always kind of like the front and center.
One step ahead of
yeah,
everybody.
that was always him.
I feel like if we're going to bring back NSYNC, then we also need to bring back his ramen noodle hair, because that those frosted tips better make a comeback, too.
And I feel like I wanted them all to be in like themed outfits, like the really cheesy ones that they used to have back in the day.
Yep.
But I feel like this is the first time in Justin Timberlake's career where he needs the boys more than the boys need him. Like they've already like come to terms with where they are professionally, but JT's been getting a lot of slander lately. And so I feel like this was the moment that he could have been like, yeah, but instead he's the one that read the envelope and whatever. I think I'm just a really big JC fan, so maybe I'm a little biased. But that was the big moment. They didn't do a performance, but you know, maybe there's something else that's going to come out. There's still a lot of rumors and rumblings. The big performance that people talked about, though, was Olivia Rodrigo, where it looked like everything fell apart, poorly acted at the end of her performance.
Yeah.
And I saw that trending everywhere on Twitter. It's the end of her music video. Her music video for Vampire ends the same way. It's kind of like they were doing a play on the music video, and then she gets escorted off stage. And I guess no one else has been watching music videos on YouTube except for me. But that's all that was. There was nothing.
So she's like acting that she's worried about things falling apart?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually this is cool. I like that little like it's Inception almost.
Good acting. Yeah. People in the audience look concerned.
Also different. That's original. I like that.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about it today. We also had some like longtime performers on stage. I mean, Shakira, Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, Diddy.
There were lots of stuff.
I was actually very disappointed with the Diddy performance. He received an Icon Award. He came out, he did a medley of some of his biggest hits, and then Mo Money, Mo Problems drops. And you think Mace is going to make this triumphant comeback after Diddy just granted him his royalty rights early last week, but who comes out? None other than King Combs, and he's rapping Mace's verse. I was so let down.
Yeah. Did you stay up for the 50 years of hip hop?
I did not. I watched it all on a recap.
It was pretty late. I know it's pretty late at night. That's okay. It was kind of cool. The VMAs, I think, if I didn't watch it either because I needed sleep.
Yeah,
but I feel like of all the award shows, if I had to pick one, VMAs is still one of the ones that I want to watch because it is about the performances.
It feels a little more authentic in a way. You know,
cool.
like peels a layer back. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Oh, they were really. Yeah, they were leaning into the whole millennial thing. They were like NSYNC, like they were bringing back our 2000s.
They know who the prime consumer group is now.
Absolutely.
All the commercials play the songs that we grew up with.
Yeah, and we're borderline called classics now, which is terrifying.
So Taylor Swift not only in the news for her crazy night at the VMAs, but for the dream job that has just been posted about her.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So the company that basically owns USA Today is hiring for a Taylor Swift reporter. And so the job pays, depending on experience, anywhere from $21 to $51 an hour. And your whole job is to write about Taylor Swift and follow her around the world as she tours, gets video and get pictures of her different concerts and update people and know things like last night, the reason she had a mullet is you're about to go into the Reputation era. Like it's all Taylor Swift based. That would be your entire job is just writing about Taylor Swift.
Wow.
I am
And
curious.
it's remote.
What's that?
It's remote as well. Like you
Yeah,
can
it's remote work from anywhere. Yeah, and some breaking news. We're just getting this in. 3 people in our newsroom have just submitted their 2 weeks notice and are trying to get this job. Yeah, it definitely seems kind of fun.
You can say I threw in my name in the application.
Honestly, more
process.
shocked than getting to report on all things Taylor Swift. I was shocked that there is a media position for a reporter out there that's going to pay a 6-figure salary. I mean, what? But anyways, that's the part that caught my eye.
It is. I will also be curious to know if somebody who gets that job is a Taylor Swift fan, and if they get burned out or have to burn a bridge with Swift herself.
Never.
We'll find
Swifties
out.
forever.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye. And you can always listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.
All right, we're back right after this.